this, viewers. Let's move on. And since it's Friday, we have the Buy Now Sell Now Pathshala as well. And let's go quickly to Kunal Bothra, who is live with us in the studios. Hi Kunal, very good afternoon. Please take us through what is the interesting topic for today's Buy Now Sell Now Pathshala.
Good morning to both of you and to all the viewers of ET Now. Now, bullish reversal or bullish is something I think which we've forgotten in this kind of a markets. But the topic which I've taken today is a bullish hammer pattern. Now, it's a very interesting pattern because this generally tells you that how post a downtrend a stock generally forms or comes into a reversal point, and that could be a classic point where we may look to average, buy, go for a fresh long into those kind of names. Now, this is a very classic interpretation of how bullish hammer pattern generally gets originated when a stock is going through a classic downtrend. By downtrend we mean the stock making a pattern of lower highs and lower lows. Then you see this hammer pattern getting formed for the stock where there is a candlestick body which is on the upside. There is a big long lower shadow for the candle and a very minor or almost a nil kind of an upper shadow for the candlestick, and then from there this forms a major bottom for the stock over the near term, and then we see a process of a bounce, a relief rally or a near term trend to the stock price. We'll see a couple of examples. One is a very recent one which has been formed on the charts. If you remember, ITC was one of the stocks which I had highlighted a couple of days back, and the classic formation which we've seen for the stock is this bullish hammer pattern. So after a very steep sharp downtrend for the stock, this was the first time when the stock had formed a bullish hammer pattern, and this resulted into the stock forming a bottom as well as going to a gap up mode. The stock, I believe, eventually could go into a steady, strong, decent rally over the near term for itself. One of the other charts which I have taken is ICICI Bank, and the charts here indicate that there's been plethora of times where the stock forms a bullish hammer and that results into a decent bottom for itself. This was in October 2021 if I'm not wrong, or 22 end, where the stock was almost at 900 levels. You see this bullish hammer pattern after a sharp downtrend. Post that we saw the stock going to an uptrend. This was the second pattern getting formed, third pattern. So multiple series of hammer patterns getting formed. That's a classic indication that the stock forms an immediate bottom, the selling gets arrested and the stock gets due for a bounce or a relief rally.
All right, so that's something new that we have learned in today's edition of bnsn Pathshala, and like Kunal said that the word bullish we've hardly heard over the last few trading sessions, but bullish hammer pattern, isn't it? That's what you taught us, right, today?
Correct.
All right, so that's something new that you've learned today in bnsn Pathshala. But on that note,
if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.